The journey in academia that I've been most fortunate to have is set to continue. To take inspiration from the words of LeBron James, when he moved to the Miami Heat, my favorite team, he said he was taking his talents to South Beach. In spring 2021, I will be taking my best asset, which I believe to be my work ethic, to the Department of Business Information Technology in the Pamplin College of Business at Virginia Tech, while I'll be primarily working out of the Arlington campus. As I get ready for the exciting challenge ahead, I must reflect on the nearly 17-year experience at the University of Arkansas. I've never spent as much time in one place as I have in Fayetteville. I would have never considered the University of Arkansas if it were not for my long-standing relationship with Fred Davis, my mentor since the days of my PhD program, who was the department chair at that time. He was the most important reason I joined the University of Arkansas. I was also excited and persuaded by the vision of the Dean Doyle Williams and also the colleagues in the department and the college, not to mention the persistence of Bill Hargrave. For this, I will always be grateful to them. The support of the Walton Family Foundation and the Billingsleys made my endowed chair possible. It allowed me to pursue challenging research projects and travel to collaborators and research sites around the world. And much of what I was able to accomplish at the University of Arkansas has been due to the endowments. I'm delighted to have been part of many great accomplishments of the Information Systems Department and the Walton College. We were consistently ranked to be among the most productive information systems departments in the field. In some 3- and 5-year rankings, we were ranked number 1, but almost always in the top 5. We built a highly successful PhD program, especially in terms of the placement of graduates and their ongoing success. We recruited a number of excellent faculty members at all levels. We helped the growth and success of many of our junior colleagues. And I was lucky to participate in the design and redesign of a number of programs that taught me a great deal about the functioning of a university, of the functioning of a college and a department. And then I think about my career. I experienced growth far greater than I could have imagined or hoped when I first came to the University of Arkansas in 2004. As I reflected on this, I identified 10 things about which I'm particularly proud and from which I learned a great deal. And this, of course, starts with my publications. During this time, I published about 100 journal articles, about half of which were in premier journals. I'm humbled and honored that I was able to contribute to about a third of all of Arkansas's papers in MISQ and ISR during this time, and about a fourth of all of Arkansas's papers in UTD journals during this time. I received recognitions for a number of papers that I'd co-authored during this time, with the Best Paper Award at AMJ and the Ambassador Award at the Journal of Operations Management being crown jewels. I'm humbled to have received a number of recognitions from the college, the university, and the academic community during my time at the University of Arkansas, with being named a fellow of the Association for Information Systems and a fellow of the Information Systems Society of Informs being particularly special. When I arrived at the University of Arkansas, I had about 2,000 citations per Google Scholar and a little under 500 citations according to Web of Science. And I leave the university as the most cited scholar in the university, which is very humbling, and the most cited in the field of information systems, according to multiple impact assessments, which is also very humbling. For this, I'm grateful to the many collaborations that I had to publish papers with doctoral students and colleagues in the Department of Information Systems and the college, but also to colleagues throughout the world who have collaborated with me on a variety of research papers. I've served on far too many editorial boards to count, and here's just a few of them. I've been on editorial boards nonstop since 2000, even before the time I came to the University of Arkansas. And I'm grateful that I've had this opportunity to give back to the academic community. And I'm grateful to the department, the college, and the university for supporting me in performing these roles. A few years after I joined the University of Arkansas, I wrote a book on the road to success in academia, which was influenced heavily by my role as the director of the Information Systems PhD program and my interactions with a number of PhD students. I'm grateful for the opportunity in serving in that role. This book has been very impactful. A number of workshops have been done based on this book. The book is used in a number of PhD programs and even executive PhD programs. I traveled the world, did presentations at conferences, keynotes, panels, doctoral consortia, faculty consortia, research presentations at universities, and other organizations. I feel fortunate to have had the opportunity to present my work at so many different forums, and I'm grateful for the collaborations of the faculty, students at Arkansas and other universities on research that I've been able to share in so many different places. I feel fortunate that the career that I've had has put me in a position where I've been able to give back to the community in doing workshops on various aspects related to how to do research. And I'm especially grateful that I've been able to do this in less developed countries, and I look forward to doing more of this in the future. I learned a great deal from the committees on which I served at all levels, university, college, and department, and especially from my role as the PhD program director in the Information Systems Department, and also my role in the college PhD program. Although we don't always see eye to eye when we serve on these committees, I do appreciate what I learned from my colleagues and different ways of thinking about the same set of issues. I designed and taught a number of courses, particularly at the PhD level, and I also wrote articles about teaching and my teaching experiences, the most recent of which appeared in BizEd. It was focused on the Walton College's epic values and how they can be brought to the classroom. Together, these 10 things are things about which I'm particularly proud and things from which I learned a great deal. I know this prepares me very well for the next steps in my academic journey. Of course, there were some push factors that contributed to my decision to leave the University of Arkansas, but this is neither the time nor the place for me to address that. Instead, I want to focus on the thanks that I have to give. There are far too many people to name. So please pardon me for not calling out each person by name. I'm grateful to the colleagues in the Information Systems Department, especially in the Walton College and the university, deans, associate deans, and department chairs. I was a faculty member with 4 different deans and 4 different department chairs, and several associate deans in various roles. I'm grateful for their support over the years. The staff, especially in the Information Systems Department, but also in the Walton College and the university leadership and administration over the years. So many people have been very instrumental in my growth and development. I'm excited and I'm looking forward to being part of the Business Information Technology Department, the Pamplin College, and Virginia Tech, and working with the many wonderful colleagues there. I'm also looking forward to being part of Virginia Tech's growth in the Greater Capital Region. And one of my recent professional goals has been to be part of an executive doctoral program, and I look forward to contributing to the executive doctoral program in Pamplin. Thank you for listening, and thank you for the opportunity to share my thoughts. And I wish everyone happy holidays and best wishes for a happy, healthy 2021.